everyone. Welcome. I want to welcome you to the Dr. Pat Show. This is Talk Radio to Thrive By. I have been so honored and thrilled to have met Jacqueline Ripstein for today's show. And the reason is that, Jacqueline, for those of you that don't know who she is, beyond being this phenomenal artist, beyond the beyond, I mean, when I think about what she has been able to create, beyond that, her art, her message, her book, The Art of HealingArt, the keys to power and awareness, is transformative. And for those of you that have been following us, what we're doing with Jacqueline, we're thrilled to be doing this with her, is, the book that she wrote and the art that she has created, and the combination of the two have literally transformed, my life in such a profound way. I wanted to make sure that we were able to get the message out about who she is, what her journey's been like, but mostly what it is that each of us can learn so that we can not just transform our own lives, but we can take responsibility of that. We can become accountable for the things that we say yes to in our lives and the lives that we live. So today, for those of you, we are kicking off a series with her, and we're going to be taking this journey through the chapters of her book, The Art of HealingArt, and we're going to be taking this journey to talk about what each of the lessons are about. Jacqueline, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
Thank you, Pat. It's wonderful to be here with you again and, to inspire the lives of people. We definitely need it nowadays.
Let's tell folks a little bit about what's been created here. You have been so busy.
The book, The Art of HealingArt, was created with the purpose of helping people in these times of changes to have a spiritual shift.
Let's talk about 0 point. What is the 0 point, and how are we connected to it?
When we realize that there's a supreme power that governs the universe, and that being aware of that is part of our awakening, and that awakening is what will make us conscious that there are many dimensions that we're living in at the same time. So we're living in the physical body within a material world, but at the same time, there is a soul within each of us that's also living in a space that I've been calling, since I did this painting in 1982, the 0 point. The 0 point is a space that has no separation, no night, no day, no man, no woman, no sun, no moon. It's the space that's creating life in every second and present moment right now.
Jacqueline, the architect of your own destiny is lesson 2. And I said to you during the break that I thought that this was a really important chapter for me right now where I am in my life. I have moments where I get it and then I forget. How am I the architect of my own destiny? How are we the architects of our own destinies?
I love the question. Thank you, Pat. Well, if you see the painting, you will see that from the light of God, there's rays of light creating human beings in the rock. Some are in a very advanced state, and the one on the top is in the point of chiseling himself. When we become aware, when we start chiseling our lives, and what we really chisel is we're chiseling our egos. We're creating light, for our lives. We're aware that, like you said at the beginning of the show, we are responsible of every word, every thought, and every action that we create.
I go through a painful lesson, and, I'm a great candidate for this conversation because you and I talked about this a bit during the break. Part of this is what you talk about when you're talking about, right at the very beginning, you have a quote, and I love this quote, and it's a quote from Viktor Frankl. Love this. In Lesson 2, The Architect of Your Own Destiny. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. And that's really what kicks this lesson off. But you also talk about a couple things. There's a quote in here that you have, and you say, when a diamond remains uncut, it does not shine. And I wanted you to talk about that in terms of this lesson in the book that reflects how much time we want to spend. What does it take for us? What is it going to take for me to get to be that diamond that does shine? What does that cutting process have to be about for us?
Well, to begin with, we need to realize that when a lesson comes to us, it's coming to us to show us that within us there's a certain energy that's creating it. And, it's not randomly. Things in the universe are done perfect, I try to see things like saying, okay, God, even if there's a storm, there's a reason for the storm, okay? All is okay, because what I'm seeing is the illusion. Within me, there's no storm. And it's not that easy to be coming back to us, to center ourselves and say within us, we're okay. But one of the things that happens is a lot of times people say, this happened to me, or they blame it to people, or they blame it on God. And you know what? The only ones that are here to perfect ourselves, the best enemy we have is ourselves. So, and I got chills telling you this. I really got all over my body the chills. So we really need to know that within us, every test is coming to clean an energy that we contain within us that's going to help us move forward in consciousness.